You ever see that movie Doctor Strange?
It's very good.
You know how he has that cape that helps him out?
Yeah, the magical cape that has sentience.
Yeah. It's this magical cape, and every time he's in trouble, this magical cape comes and helps him out because he's a good dude, and the cape likes what he's doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can kind of do that for this show.
What? You could be our magical cape?
You could be our magical cape and help us keep the show going and help us grow the show. To find out how, go to patreon.com/wehaveconcerns.
Be our magical cape.
Come back and tell me all your stories of Comic-Con.
I would love to hear them.
I would love to hear all of the Comic-Con stories. I will not go. You cannot make me this year. This is We Have Concerns. Hi, Jeff Cannata.
Hi, Anthony Carboni.
Hello, concerned citizens. I want to talk to you, Jeff, about a story that was sent in to us by so many people across every platform. We got a singing telegram about this story, and I didn't even know those still exist.
You're singing telegram.
Kids, ask your parents. Mm-hmm. This is a woman. 67-year-old woman in the UK, scheduled for a routine cataract surgery.
Scheduled for a routine cataract surgery.
By the way,
7 years old.
By the way, we are introducing this week very expensive reenactments. Just like we're really spending a lot of money, like History Channel level reenactments.
I've got tea, I've got crumpets, I've got...
We really want to build the space and make you feel like you're there.
Yes, doilies abound.
So we've really... And just so you know, yes, that is John Cleese.
He's very expensive.
Very
expensive. Here, don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to pull you guys out of the experience. We're also in 5.1 surround sound. If that's not working, that's your fault.
We're in 3D.
We're in 3D.
Which is amazing.
If you have a spray bottle and you connect it, I think, to an Arduino,
yes,
it will spray you at the right moments during the story.
Of a 67-year-old British woman.
You're gonna love it.
Smells delightful.
Just really, and you know, if you want these really intense experiences to continue, we're really trying to push the format of podcasts forward. Definitely hit us up on Patreon. Give us a couple bucks
we need more money. I think we spent it wisely on all the set decor.
Yeah. Anyway,
I love it.
Yeah, see, she loves it. Anyway, we'll just get you back in there. I didn't mean to pull you out of the experience.
Right. So 67-year-old UK lady.
She goes in for cataract surgery. She thought it was just dry eye and old age that was causing her eye discomfort, right?
That'll happen.
Getting
you
old.
get old, you get dry eye. You get old, you get, your pain, your discomfort. It'll happen. Things wear out. My own grandmother, rest her soul, she had, I think, 14 surgeries on her eye once. And evidently, by the time she passed away, had a glass eye.
Really?
She would pop it out at parties. She thought it was hilarious.
Is this real?
I'm not making this up. I promise.
Can I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
I have always sort of wanted a glass eye.
But not in your socket, just to have?
No, to pop out of my eye socket.
Oh, man.
I forget where the first piece of media is where I saw that. But when I was a kid, I was like, wait a minute. So it looks indistinguishable from a normal eye.
Dude, it's crazy. They mapped her actual eyeball so that it would be the same. It would look the same. It doesn't, I mean, you can tell it's not real. But they like match the all of the shades, the various, the eye's a very complex thing with colors, and they took the time and expense to create a fake eye for her that matched her real eye.
How hard did you have to look to know?
I mean, you could tell it was trying to be the same, but you mean to know that it was fake?
Yeah.
It wasn't that hard to tell.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was not.
But is that just because you knew?
Maybe. I don't think people stared. I mean, it wasn't, it looked real.
Because to me, I always saw that in a movie. I was like, okay, so what do I give up? I give up depth perception, obviously.
Yeah,
I give
rough.
up half the field of my vision, right?
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
But pop my fucking eye out whenever I want.
That does make it seem pretty cool.
Really freak people out.
Hello. Oh no, she's not the one doing it. It's my grandma.
So,
I don't know who's who.
So as I got older, I wanted to do it less and less because I thought about kind of the the cleanliness of continuously popping your eye in and out.
Well, what you do is you pop it in your mouth first to clean it off.
I think there was a movie I saw where they did that too. Where like the eye came rolling out or something or fell off the table and they like swished it around in their mouth and then put it back in there. And I thought it was hilarious. I had a friend, not to digress too much, which is, it's too late.
Yeah.
I had a friend who had a fake tooth that he could pull right out.
Amazing.
And he used to do it all the time. And I was just like, man, this is the best trick. And you lose nothing. You lose nothing.
That is better than an eye.
It's better than the eye. But anyway, this woman goes in for her surgery. She thinks it's just a cataract. She thinks it's the discomfort from old age. They go in there. Do you know what they find, Jeff?
They find a series of doilies that she had inadvertently swallowed.
27 contact lenses.
27 contact lenses in one eye?
A fused mass of contact lenses.
Now, is that just the one eye that had all the contact lenses and the other eye was clear?
Yeah, just inside. I don't know. There was a mass in the right eye. Yeah.
What the fuck? She pulled it out of one eye and just left it in the other? What is she doing? Just reapplying new contact lenses every day and not realizing you need to remove them? Does she think that they just dissolve on their own?
All good questions.
We did an interview with this woman.
I think, luckily she's right here.
I would like to tell you a bit about what I thought. It turns out...
360 wind.
Thank you for the Foley work. It
Very expensive.
Turns out that what I thought... Oh, is that... The trolley is coming by. I live on a tugboat at the sea.
All right, pull back the money. A little less money. Let's spend a little less money. I had all these questions. I don't wear contact lenses very often.
Yeah.
I know you wear them more often than I do.
I do, and I still hate it.
I've never enjoyed it. And I was
worried
I know
to take them out, Anthony.
I was always worried from go that a contact lens could just go up into my eye and behind it.
Oh, it can.
And I was just like...
It absolutely can.
And I asked the first time I had it, I was like, can a contact lens just go up into my eye and behind it? And the guy's like, yeah, but it doesn't really. I was like, what do you mean it doesn't really?
You ever rub your eye and then go, fuck, my contact lens is in. Fuck, now where is it? And then you have to go digging around to find it. Has that never happened to you?
And you have to like roll your eye around and kind of
it's the worst.
Pull at it.
And you can tell, you can feel it like behind your eyeball and you keep having to like rub and pull and yank and get in there. It's gross.
And that's the thing is there is a distinct feeling of discomfort when even one of these things starts doing that.
Yeah, but after like 20 of them.
But that's my thing is like, how did she feel this discomfort? I could understand feeling like you lost one. Oh no, I lost one.
Right. But there has to be some sort of assumption that what your normal wearing pattern is for these things does not include removing them. Because that is not just, I lost one, here I go. That is literally, I'm just going to keep putting them in.
Yeah. Are you going to sleep with them in and then waking up and then if they're gone, you just reapply? Like, where do you think they go at night, lady?
The thickness of 27.
Oh,
at that point, the thickness is going to be, we're like a quarter of an inch, right?
It's a fused mass.
Oh, dear God.
So there were 17 there was a clump of 17 and another 10 were discovered in an additional clump in a later examination.
Oh, dear God.
They were just in there.
Two separate clumps. Oh, man. The last time I got so much amusement out of two separate clumps.
Don't do it. I knew it was coming. Don't do an Eddie Murphy joke. I swear to God, I'll kill you. I'll murder you where you stand. Thank you.
But I just want to say that the last time that I got that much enjoyment from two separate clumps was when Eddie Murphy. No! Stop! Anthony, get off me!
So they asked her. They were like, how did you not know what was going on? And she literally just said, I don't know, I'm getting old.
What am I supposed to do?
I thought it hurt because I was getting old. That's why I came to you.
How was she not in the most intense pain and discomfort in the world?
She said her eyes were constantly dry and they constantly hurt, and they thought it was cataracts because that's the most common thing as you get older. So she was in to get an examination and cataract surgery because it's so common. They were just like, yeah, come on in and we'll take care of them. And then as they went in to like to do the imaging and everything to and look around the eye to look for the cataracts and see where they were going to go in, it was just this clump of lenses.
You know the craziest thing about this story, Anthony? She didn't even wear contact lenses.
Somebody was coming in the night. It was her husband. Her husband was putting one contact lens into her eye each night, and then a tiny bit of arsenic in every one of her meals.
Said one way or the other.
Just over time. But what he didn't realize was he was giving her an immunity to arsenic.
Right.
And to contact lenses. She now has 20/20 vision, and you cannot poison her.
Wow. She's a superhero. That's right. Fight crime.
So they went in, and she does have cataracts. Here's what's crazy. But because...
Well, she probably got it from the goddamn infection.
Well, it wouldn't have been from... Yeah, I mean, there was a chance of infection. What was happening was they could not give her cataract surgery when they removed this mass because, number one, the reason this thing was a mass, or these things turned into a mass, is because her body was attacking them.
Oh, Jesus.
As an infection, as a foreign thing, trying to break them down. But it also just like weakened the immune system in her eye because it was constantly attacking these things. And so they're like, look, if we give you a cataract surgery right now, you're going to get such an infection and you're going to lose your eye.
Wow.
And the question that this brings up to me, I know we're going like stupid lady and blah, blah, blah. And how do you not know? There is a thing where we just don't know what it feels like to get older. And we assume as we get older that the things we're feeling, are they natural? Are they not natural? Should I go to a doctor? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
it's like,
just what my knee does now.
Yeah, it's like people who have...
no, that's not what your knee does now. There's 27 contact lenses in there.
How did you even? How did they get down there?
Right.
Even if you swallowed them, you would have to be making an incision in your knee and inserting contact lenses. And the guy's like, yeah, like you do.
That's what people do,
and now my knee hurts. Do you think they're connected?
It hurts really right around the point I keep slicing.
Tell me more. If you think I should stop, I'll stop, but I've never heard anything about this. But that's the thing is, you hear so many stories about people who are like, well, I'm getting old and I have these chronic back problems and blah, blah, blah. And then they just start exercising or stretching.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I thought I had the most chronic back problems in the world. My doctor was just like, giving me painkillers or like seeing if I needed surgery. And then it's like, oh no, I just have never exercised in my life. You know, there's these...
Yeah, maybe, things you just attribute. I think I do that a lot. I make assumptions that this is just a thing that's going to pass. It's just a thing that's going to go away. My wife is always like, go to the doctor. And I go, nah, it's just a thing. I have it now, but I'm not going to have it next week. And so why go to the doctor?
No, why do it?
Yeah.
Well, because you're wrong, dude. Because you're wrong. And just because you're getting old doesn't mean there aren't curable things about you or things that you can fix or help. Or, I mean, I know we are all slowly breaking down organic machines, and that is what I have knitted on a pillow in my living room because I like to see it first thing when I come out in the morning. It reassures me. But I think we do just kind of give up as we get older in a way. And we just go, well, it's just, why would there be any real problem? Why would I have to get it checked out? My arm just hurts like this now.
Yeah. My arm just hurts like this now. But I feel like
at the same time, you need to know where 27 contact lenses are going.
Yeah.
This is not directly relatable to what we were talking about.
Right. I was just going to say...
Because you do have to account for these lenses.
That's true. But also the eye is different. I don't fuck around with my eyes.
No.
Man. Yeah, I think...
Although, to be fair... There was that thing last year where you were really avoiding getting your eye checked out because you didn't want to know.
Well, I was terrified.
Yeah.
To fill people in, what happened was I went and got my normal prescription upgrade thing or check, and they said that they saw some holes or tears in my eye, and I was terrified. And he's like, the person at fucking Lens Crafters was like, you should really go see a specialist. And I went to an ophthalmologist, and they said, I'm not sure that this isn't a serious thing, so I'm going to send you to a real specialist. And then I was really fucking terrified.
And it kept going until he was sitting in front of the fucking president of the United States.
Which was weird because he kept saying, what's better, 1 or 2? Or 2 or 1? Or 1
And what was happening is he was flipping around a card that had different insurance plans.
Yeah,
it was just
like, those are both awful.
And then he said, and then he held up another one that was just 2 oil pipelines or 1 giant oil pipeline. He was like, "What's better, 1 or 2?"
They're both bad.
1 or 2.
They're both murky.
Okay, but check this out: 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And it's just like constantly degrading roads,
those are
or constantly degrading schools.
Still terrible.
1 or 2, 1 or 2. So yeah, you finally went to a specialist, and it turned out to be not a major thing.
Yeah, they said it's not an issue. They said to keep tabs on it, and if it gets worse, then. But yeah, if it's
big enough, they always tell you, eye doctors, if the hole is big enough to get a French fry through,
right,
come back and see us.
Exactly, and I've been trying to stick French fries in my eye ever since. But they said just keep applying new contact lenses on it over time.
And if they disappear, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's I've always had weird floaties and odd things in my eye, and I always assumed that everybody had them, but it turns out everybody doesn't have them.
Yeah, and that's the thing is there are so many things that because we feel them, because so much of our experience of having a human body is so
subjective,
personal, and private.
Right.
There is no way for me to know what you're feeling or what's normal for you. How often do you wake up with this particular sort of ache or pain or level of energy? We just tend to think this is life.
Right.
This is normal.
Yeah. I
but
mean,
we're also not shoving contact lenses into our eyes, and then they disappear, and we're acting like we're some sort of fucking David Copperfield of eyewear. And we're just like, oh, look, I made another one disappear, Harold.
The Statue of Liberty is in my eye. The thing that fucks me up with this whole story, Anthony, is that it's in only one of her eyes.
No. So as you read further into the article, everybody's reporting it in the headlines and in their top, like in their lead paragraph as like 27 when they look in her eye, but it was 17 in one, 10 in the other. So it's still a lot.
How is it uneven?
It's less bad than it all being in one eye.
No. You're absolutely right.
That's like, how did you do that?
But 17 and 10, that means she took out 7 of them more in one eye than in the other somehow.
How often do you lose both contacts at once, Jeff?
You're saying you're giving her the benefit of the doubt that she lost
I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying mathematically, of course, like one goes back and not the other. They don't do it in sync.
But I'm not convinced that's how this even went down. Like, you think she literally lost them every time and just went, fuck it, I'll put another one in. I think there must be some sort of assumption that they just go away on their own.
I'm just picturing this woman just like, nobody taught her how to put her contacts in properly, and she's just like into her own eye every morning and pokes once, and either it's in or it's not, and wherever it goes from there, she doesn't know. Well, luckily, and then she just tries another.
Luckily, we paid a lot of money to have John Cleese act this out. So everybody just be quiet for 1 second and watch the man work, because he did a lot of research in how to do this.
Spam.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Space Freak. I wish you guys
felt like
could
I was
see
there.
it.
I hope you had the Arduino add-on.
I felt like I could smell it.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is to remember, like, it's not like she lost 27 contacts within a period of 2 years. She is 67 years old.
She lost them over 67 years of her life.
Yeah. How many contacts have you lost? You know what I mean?
I don't.
But they haven't gone back. I understand. They haven't all gone back into your eye.
Right.
But, like,
I lost one, and it freaked me the fuck out, and I didn't rest until it was out of my skull.
Oh, no. If I lose one, even if I can't feel that it's lost in my eye, if I can't find the lens, I'm not trying to put it back in my eye. I get to, I buy the disposable lenses or whatever, but I will find that lens. I will.
You're like fucking Liam Neeson.
I am.
You have a certain set of skills.
I'm the taken dad for lenses, and because that's my thing, is if I don't find it on the floor, then it's in my fucking eye. Yeah. And I need to go to the emergency room, and I'm going to lose an eye, which is cool because I might end up with a glass eye, and then I can do like a cool table trick. Boom. But I don't want to if I don't have to. Just so everybody knows, because I know anybody out there that wears contact lenses is immediately like, how do I know I don't have contact lenses in my eye? Here's what they say. Warning signs of a trapped contact lens. Sharp or scratchy pain, sensitivity to light, and redness of the eye. Normal
way
dry
too vague.
eye has more of like a gritty sensation.
How about you don't know where your fucking lens is? How about that as a warning sign?
Well, because sometimes it's on the floor, Jeff.
Look on the floor, rule that out.
I will tell you, I will look for 30 to 45 minutes. And then if I don't find it, I open up the Roomba. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, did this Roomba pick it up? Like how long is, I know I lost my contact lens 30 minutes ago and the Roomba hasn't run today, but like, I just need to know I'm not going to die of a contact lens in my brain, which is impossible, but I'm going to look.
Roomba broken because of 27 contact lenses inside Roomba.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This shit creeps me out. I will say this. People who fall asleep in their contact lenses are monsters.
Yeah.
Don't do
I've
that.
done that. I've done that a couple times and I wake up and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the people who are just like, I don't know, I'll take them out tomorrow. I was like, you'll die.
Right.
Because then my fear is also that it gets stuck because your eye dries out. And then you try to get out and it's like a flap comes off like in laser surgery and you just can't get it back on.
That's right.
Guys, you do not fuck with your eyes.
Don't fuck with your eyes.
And this is why I don't wear contact lenses unless I have to for like a job or something.
Yeah.
Fuck vanity. I think glasses look cool anyway. Here's what's up. I'm not sticking anything into my fucking eye unless I absolutely have to. You don't put shit in your eye unless you have to.
But you were the guy who was going to shoot that bio juice in your eye to make you be able to see in the dark.
Yeah, because then I could see in the dark, Jeff. That's different.
That's a good point.
You're not paying attention to superpowers. There's a cost-benefit analysis that goes into everything you put in your eye.
I don't want to get bit by a spider either.
French fries, automatically. Contact lenses, only if you have to.
I hear you.
Weird corrosive substance that potentially gives you night vision, you betcha. Guys, does this creep you out?
Yeah.
Do you feel like maybe you have 17 contact lenses stuck in your eye now?
Would you like to...
Are you like driving and blinking profusely now and we're sorry about that?
Would you like to nominate John Cleese for some sort of acting award based on the...
Oh, no, really, and I'm not... Please don't refer to me as John Cleese right now. I'm Mrs. Nesbitt.
Mrs. Nesbitt, right. He stays in character the whole time, Anthony. It's amazing.
I don't know why he's in character as Buzz Lightyear doing an old lady in Toy Story. But I guess that's what he's doing. I don't question his process.
Doilies.
Let us know how you feel about this, and you can hashtag that...
John Cleese.
John Cleese. Don't at John Cleese. He doesn't want to hear about it.
No.
This isn't how I want John Cleese to know I exist. Hashtag John Cleese. Let us know. You can also discuss this story and every story that we talk about and every story that we don't talk about.
You can discuss anything you damn well please,
because you're an adult, and you can do it in our Facebook group or our subreddit. The links are in the description. Believe in love.